Yo, what's good, my fellow Magic Knights? It is your boy DEADMANVINCE back with yet another JJK Phantom Parade video. Today we're going to be finishing off our Formidable Foe series, and I believe today we're going against the Kyoto second years. So let's go ahead and hop over to that mission. Alright guys, so here we are at the Kyoto second years, and I am going to, Kyoto second years, third years, and then the Kyoto All-Stars. That's how it is. So it's just Kyoto school in general, right? But basically I will be going over all the difficulty levels because this time the hard and the extreme 2 levels are different. This one requires 2 different people, this one requires 2 different people, and then this one I think is just regular, just win in 10 turns, nobody dies at all. But before I even go into each mission, I'm just gonna go ahead and break down the characters you need for each mission first. So guys, this first mission is going to be win the quest with Sakirindo and Kaito Yuki on your team, which are the 2 original characters if you don't know. This one's pretty easy because typically you're using Yuki as a buffer on your team, so you can usually just throw Saki in the back. The next mission is win with Yuji and Megumi on the team, and I actually did not have, I don't think I had, I didn't have Yuji at the time, SSR Yuji. So what I did was, for this, I put SSR Yuji, or Rare Yuji, in the back line. And then I think I used the blue Fushiguro because I had already had him. Or maybe I used the rare Fushiguro because he has those stun capabilities. And then the last mission, it's literally just clear without 2 or less characters dying. We're going to be using Gojo for these missions, so we do have to finish these within 7 turns because Gojo just makes it the easiest. Now, this mission is the most difficult out of all of them because this one is 1 room, I'm pretty sure. This one is 1 room, I'm pretty sure. But this one right here is actually 2 rooms, so it kind of gives you a little time crunch because, you now have to kill an enemy in 1 room, get to the next room, and hope that Gojo still has enough turns, right? Or work in a way that Gojo does still have enough turns. But we're going to go ahead and hop into the hard stage here, which is win with Saki and Yuki, and I will create the team and then we'll talk about it. Alright guys, so the team that we're going to go with should be no surprise. We always go with Masamichi and Nanami in the front if we can as buffers. Then we got lucky this time. Yuki is one of the characters that we have to bring, so we don't have to switch out either one of these 2 to kind of like make it work. Because typically I will take out, like, if I had to bring somebody else, what I would do is probably like take out Nanami, put in that other character, and then leave Kaito there just so I can keep him as like a cursed energy battery for everybody. But luckily he is one of the characters. And the back line is literally just Sakirindo. There's not a good version of this character in the game, or at least I don't think so. You can use this version or the SR version, whichever one you have, because as we know, these characters are not supposed to die, so the character in the back line should stay in the back line. But we're going to go ahead and hop in here. We're at 37,714k CP. And also guys, you already know the star of the show is going to be Gojo. This man is 5-star, his page is 5 stars, page is max level, and I almost have all his skills level 10, all of his important skills level 10. So let's go ahead and hop in here. Okay, cool. So this is just 1 room of the second years. So we're gonna start off with a buff. We'll buff again, and then we'll go ahead and get that cursed energy battery nonsense going. What is this? This applies damage dealt. You know what? I won't do that yet. I'll save the damage dealt because I'm gonna have to buff Gojo because Gojo is weak in here. And I think every level of this stage is like that. I think it keeps the same type advantage, type disadvantage. Alright, so she's got her counterattack. I used to try to bring Inumaki in here, but like Inumaki can't do anything to Mekamaru because he's just immune to all that shit. He can do something to these 2, but it's just like, if you can't stun them both, what's the point really? Because they're both going to be doing damage. If you can't stop the damage completely, man, just focus on building yourself as fast as possible and then just let some shit drop. Because in the next turn here, Gojo is going to have his ultimate. So I'm probably just going to buff up 1 more turn and then just let that shit drop. And that'll be the first stage. Yeah, they don't hit too hard here, so it's very easy to keep your units alive. I mean, my characters are all level 91, caveat, to be, like, fair. But even still, I don't think your characters really need to be level 91. I mean, like, she just shot Masamichi, and his health went down a little bit. But, like, even if he was, like, level, like, 80 or 70 or something, he probably would have survived it. He would have been close to dying, but he would have survived it, more than likely. We're going to do this 1 more time. Get that buff off. And then we're going to let off all the damage that we can. So I used to like using this page right here for she has evade, so she's gonna evade Gojo's ultimate, I think. I used to like using this for Nanami right here, but you can only use this on ultimate. So a lot of the time Nanami's ultimate is not charged up by the time Gojo's ultimate is. So I'll be missing out on an extra 35% damage dealt to increase to all allies. Not to mention, without his ultimate, because his ultimate gives everybody else 17.1% damage dealt increase. So with that plus the other 35, like that's an actual like pretty solid extra amount of extra damage that we're just missing out on. So we're gonna do the ultimate. Yuki's page is giving a damage dealt increase and a break damage increase, I'm pretty sure. So that's one of the free pages from JJK0. Definitely make sure you pick up that page. I'm pretty sure it's the page with like Miguel and Geto and all the like evil guys from JJK0 lined up to fight against like Yuta and Gojo and all of them from all the good guys from JJK0, right? That page is actually kind of good. I won't say really good. I almost said really good, but it's kind of good. That's gonna be it for this stage. Let's go ahead and hop to the EX1 version and go over that team. So guys, remember the second one is going to be Yuji and Megumi has to be on the team. So we're gonna come in here. And so guys, I'm gonna go for a comp where I try Yuji in the front just to see how he does. If you only have a good Fushiguro or Yuji, you would put, if you only have a good Fushiguro, you put Fushiguro in the front and then put like the rare Yuji in the back, because the rare Fushiguro and Yuji and Nobara are given to you for free at the start of the game. So no matter what, you should be able to get this condition if you have one of these two that are good. And honestly, even if they're not good, it doesn't really matter that much. You're still just banking off of Gojo, really. You just want to make sure they're good enough to survive and not die. But yeah, whoever is the worst out of the two, put them in the back. Whoever you have the SSR for, who has better stats, put them in the front. I'm gonna try out Yuji just because I wanted Yuji so badly whenever I first was playing, and I didn't get him at all, and then I got him on Yuta's banner, but no, Yuta. But either way, I'm gonna make use of him now. So we have another one with a room of 3 people, but it should just be one room, so this is gonna be slight. One thing I will say before I get into this is, if I really wanted to maximize Yuji, and this goes for you as well, if you really wanted to maximize Yuji, I have Toto. Now, everybody probably doesn't have Toto. Everybody might not have Yuji. Yuji has his own actual banner at the start of the game, so there's a higher chance of people having Yuji than Toto. Toto gives you a buff called Best Friend, and the Best Friend buff gives the ally behind him extra physical damage, and whenever he does his ultimate, it gives the ally that has Best Friend extra crit rate. So if I really wanted to maximize Yuji, I would do that, but trust me guys, when the anniversary comes and Zone Yuji drops, I plan to abuse that Best Friend buff. But we're gonna go ahead and go off with a buff here. Another buff. We'll buff with Yuji too, I guess. 94% crit rate increase and 47.2% Black Flash increase for 3 turns to sell, and recovers ultimate gauge by 171. Oh yeah, let's do that. That stacks. Oh my gosh. So yeah, let's just hope nobody gets railed right here. The only one I would imagine would get beat up is Yuji, because he's a DPS, but like, actually in show, Yuji's quite the formidable tank, so who knows. Alright, let's do this again, Okay, I was about to say, I hope he has enough energy to do that again. I wasn't paying attention. I'm not gonna say I need it, but it would be nice if I had every character that I actually plan on using for future purposes. Like if I had them 2 dupes, just so they started out with 40 cursed energy. I feel like even on the JP version, I have Black Flash Yuji, I have Zone Yuji, and he can do one of his like curse techniques or one of his skills, but then like after he does the skill, he's pretty fucked for energy. Who's stunned? Yuji is stunned, but this should be okay. So guys, I didn't really explain much of what I was doing, but that's because I was literally just buffing the entire time. We're gonna let Gojo. Gojo has 2 stacks of extra damage though. So altogether, Gojo has 1, 2, 3 buffs from Yaga, 3 buffs from Nanami, 2 buffs from himself. That 125% damage dealt increase is so stupid. And then he has increased break damage from, I believe, the page that Yuji had on. Did I switch Yuji's page? I didn't switch Yuji's page. I forgot to. That's why. But yeah, you know what that all adds up to, chat? A GG. Yeah, he just killed everybody. So that's how you beat EX1. Like I said, you just kind of want to make sure everybody else can survive. Like everybody almost died, low-key. Like that AoE move from Noritoshi Kamo is very dangerous, and everybody almost died from that, but they didn't. So let's go on to EX2, and EX2 is not going to have any character requirement or anything, so we're going to build whatever team we want, and we're going to hop in there. I'll meet you guys there. So guys, the last time I beat this stage, it was a little tricky, if I do remember. So what I believe is going to happen is you need to get Gojo's ultimate like twice within this run. Honestly, let's just get into the run and just see how it goes. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna use Gojo's ultimate in the first room because that's the fastest route to escape, and then I'll end up using his move in his ultimate in the second room, and hopefully everybody lives. Let's go. Oh, it's 3 rooms. That's why you have to use Gojo's ultimate early. You're gonna use Gojo's ultimate in the second room. That's what it is. So we're just gonna start building towards Gojo's ultimate because Yaga's page helps that. I believe non-standard also helps that as soon as the wave starts too. So we're just gonna do this. See how much damage Gojo does? My Gojo was nowhere near as duped, and neither was non-standard like the last time I did this. We're gonna do this again, and then yeah. I think what it is all single targets in the first room, and then it's supposed to be the ult drops in the second room, and then the last room maybe I get the ultimate again. I'm trying to recall exactly. Or do I use the ultimate right here? Because how many people are in the next room is the real question. Don't want to increase his break damage by a little bit? I think I do. Well, no. It doesn't say the break damage part. Is the break damage automatic alongside that? Let's use that to be safe. And then try this. Okay, so we got 2 turns left with Gojo. Okay, so I think that did give extra break damage, because I can see the little break buff down there. Okay, yeah, there's 3 of them right here. So now we do this, and then we do this, and let that off, because I'm definitely not getting Gojo's ultimate again in this run. And then is the last... It said there was 4 people in this all together. So who's the last room? If it's Toto and then these guys, is it Toto again? Does Toto come back off the Zaza, or is it Kamo and Mekamaru? I can't remember who the last room is. But this, I think, is going how it went last time. So it's Kamo and Mekamaru. So I think we can win this if I just single target you. And then oh good, we get the extra damage dealt. Single target you, turn that into like an AoE kind of like effect here, and then just let Gojo. No, that won't work. Let's see. I don't think that's gonna work out. I think rather I should have attacked one of them if I was gonna do this. See, because Nanami, wait, the Black Flash from Nanami is also a nice touch. If this kills one of them, then I do win. It killed neither one of them. So I believe what the strategy would have been is to use all the ultimates on Mekamaru and then drop Gojo on Kamo, because Kamo's weak as hell. So let me come back in and get to this last room, and then we'll retry it. Alright guys, so I'm back in the last room, and I guess I did something. I used the Gojo buff this time. That's the only thing I did different. Literally, I used it twice in the first room, and it helped me get to the first room 1 turn faster. So Gojo has 1 extra turn now. So that means I have a lot more wiggle room. So I will actually do the same thing that I did last time and just ult 1 enemy, ult Mekamaru, do this, and then I will do this instead because Kamo had more health because Masamichi is weaker. So I'm gonna try to hit him instead and see how that goes for me. Either way, I'll definitely be able to clean up on both of these enemies next turn. I think Nanami did a little bit less damage than last time. Dude, if Nanami would have just broke with that ultimate, that first run would have been perfect, dude. Okay, so you didn't kill that one, but oh, so we did get the Gojo ultimate again. I knew there was something I was missing here. I think that Gojo buff in the first room is what switches it all up. So then we're gonna do this. So basically, guys, instead of hitting instead of hitting Toto the entire time in the first room, I hit him once, buffed twice with Gojo, and then I hit him like 2 more times. No, I buffed twice with Gojo from the start, and then just hit him twice, and he was gone. And then I got to the second room, and then that gave me all the extra. That extra turn carries all the way over into the last room. But guys, that is a clear guide for beating the Kyoto All-Stars, I guess I'm gonna say, because you know I had second years, third years, and then just had a mix of all of them. But hopefully you guys did enjoy that video. It is your boy DEADMANVINCE. Hopefully coming with more gods. Also, level 97 is coming December 3rd. That just got announced. I don't know. Just throw that there randomly. Just so you guys know, I was telling you guys that level 97 was coming super fast in this video right here. So, you should leave a like down below because the Dead Man predicted it very accurately. I was telling y'all that it was going to come early, bro. I was telling you it was coming in no time. I was telling you at the very least, or at the latest, it'll be coming after the YouTube event, but like it's probably coming faster than that. But that's gonna be it for your boy DEADMANVINCE. Hope that you guys did enjoy the video. Peace out.